intermediate fasting for so damn long. So this week I'm gonna commit and I'm gonna be eating from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. every single day. I wanted to film this journey in case you were wanting to try this and you've been thinking about it, so that I can give you my personal experiences, my thoughts, how I feel about this whole intermediate fasting. So I'm just in the middle of editing all these clips and I am saying intermittent fasting wrong so many times in this video, so I apologize. I'm from Denmark and apparently I've been saying it wrong. I apologize. Intermediate fasting thing, if I feel like it works for someone who works out a lot, someone who wants to lose weight, just my personal opinions and thoughts. This morning I woke up at 5:20, I did my morning meditation and journaling, then I did a little run for kind of like as a warm-up to do a booty workout, and now I'm at the beach ready for my morning swim. We're actually moving from Laguna to Huntington today. We were supposed to move yesterday, and that's why I thought today, Monday the 18th, would be a good day to start, but now I'm just gonna have to make it work anyway. It is now 8 a.m. and so I have 2 hours till I am able to eat. The waves were massive. I got pretty scared. There is the truck. We loaded most of it yesterday, so we have like a couple of things left to put in there, and then we're gonna head on over to our new place. I'm super excited. It is 8:20 now and I'm starving. I've been up for a little over 3 hours now. I think because we have to still load up the last little bit of the truck, I feel like I'll be occupied, and then it'll be all right. It'll be all right. It's the first day, so I gotta just pull up. I just gotta pull up, you know? I just gotta pull up. We are pretty much done packing up and it is 9:57. I have been counting the minutes and I'm so excited to eat now. I already made the food in case we're gonna be driving when it hit 10 a.m. We're still here, so I'm gonna eat my eggs and bagel sandwich now. Oh my god. When you get that hungry, you just enjoy the food even more. I usually eat like smaller meals, maybe 6 times a day, but doing this intermediate fasting, I think I need to make bigger meals and then not eat as many meals in a day. So in this meal, there's like maybe 600 calories because I have a shorter time to get in all my calories that I need to eat throughout the day. I've been doing the 6 smaller meals a day for a long time now, so I'm excited to see if this maybe works better for me or how I'll feel. We finally made it and are now on our way to Huntington. We got the whole thing packed up, ready to go. And I just crushed a 1UP Nutrition protein shake. It was really, really good. You guys should check it out. We just finished unloading Brock's stuff. Now we're going to LA to grab my stuff, and we had to really, really quickly grab some food on the way. So I got some sushi and some carrots and a salad with some eggs. So I'm gonna be eating that on the road.
Yay!
And then super excited to get this done and move in. It always takes a lot longer to move, and it always takes a lot longer in LA traffic, and it's now 5:10, so I have 50 minutes more to eat in. So that just shows that you gotta prepare yourself, but when you're moving it's a little bit hard sometimes. We're almost home, so I'll probably just have to grab some oatmeal with protein powder because that's all we have. See why intermediate fasting is a great way for people to lose weight, because it can actually be hard to get in all the calories in that amount of time. But now I know, so now I can stay prepared from now on. Here at 11 yesterday because we had to get a couch and we were gonna build a bed, but that ended up not happening. So everything is a little bit of a mess. And right now we're gonna be drinking coffee from a cups thingy, because Brock had some stuff in his own house that he left there, and I had my stuff in Denmark and haven't gotten furniture since I moved here, so we are just starting completely from scratch. But look at how beautiful it is outside. It's gonna be a good day. Yummy. So we got a little bit of unpacking done this morning, and now I'm on my way to Target. Just need some necessary things, and it is 9:46, and I have been so excited to be able to eat breakfast. I just went to Starbucks drive-thru for the first time since quarantine started. That means it's been like 2 or 3 months, and I got a regular oatmeal, and I got a blonde roast with steamed almond milk, and I will be drinking and eating that in 15 minutes just before I get to Target. I think it's like a 10-minute drive from here, so it's gonna be perfect that once I get there, I can eat it. I brought a couple of scoops of my 1UP Nutrition protein powder, so I'll mix that in the oatmeal, and then I'll eat that. I'll do the Target run, and then I can find some like actual food. If you're thinking about starting intermediate fasting, maybe don't do it on the day that you're moving, or if you do, then at least like plan it out or like prep your meals, because that way it'll definitely be a little bit easier. But I guess I'm just a little unorganized, but it's working. I feel like it's going fine. I mean, I feel good, I feel happy, and now I got some coffee and some oatmeal to look forward to, and I'm excited. Had a little car snack. It's 10 a.m. and I'm ready for my car snack. I promise you guys, I'm gonna make delicious meals very, very soon and show you. It won't be like this the whole video, I promise. It's day 3 and we're finally starting to organize ourselves. At least the kitchen is like getting there. And we went grocery shopping, so I'm gonna make some protein pancakes right now. It is 9:43. By the time it's gonna be done, it'll be 10 a.m. and I'm so excited to eat. I must be honest, I feel fatigued more than I normally would if I had eaten breakfast. This is definitely a challenging thing to do, but I also think that the longer I would be doing it for, the easier it would get. I used to wake up and just be starving, like I would eat right away, and then I started doing my morning routine and I wouldn't eat before I'd done my meditation, my journaling, my run, and my cold shower. The more I did that, the easier it became. So I really think that our bodies will like adjust to what is the new habit. I think it's because it's like the first couple of days that I do feel it's a little bit challenging. And also every time you challenge your body, you learn something new, you get a little bit wiser. And so I really like challenging myself, sticking to it, and I'm following through and I'm finishing the week. And I feel like by the end of the week, I'm able to actually tell you guys how my full experience of it was. Starting out with mushing 2 bananas. I'm gonna add 2 eggs and 4 servings of egg white. I'm gonna be putting 2 scoops of my 1UP Nutrition protein powder. This really is my absolute favorite protein powder. If you want 20% off, then you can use my code Pernilla, and you can get anything off of their website. They have a bunch of really awesome stuff. I put some coconut oil on here and then just put some low heat. Now I'm just gonna pour it over. Sharing these pancakes with Brock, but in this portion that I just made, there's 85 grams of protein and 650 calories. That's real good muscle food, especially because I've been fasting. I really need a lot of protein. I'll be splitting this with Brock, and then I'll make a portion of oatmeal when I'm done eating these pancakes, because I'm starving. I have 2 different types of protein pancake recipes in my Abs Meal Plan Guide. One is vegan and one, it looks kind of like this, together with a lot of other really great meals. So if you are really trying to build muscle and lose a little bit of belly fat or inner thigh fat, then I definitely suggest you check it out. I just realized we don't have any of the, what's it called? Spatula? Spatula. We don't have any spatula. So we gotta like flip it in like the old school way. So I'm gonna try that, and let's hope it goes well. Oh my god. I just hit the top of that. Yes! And look, Yes! Oh, pancake skills on point are done. And now I'm gonna pick this like alternative to syrup where I mix a little bit of protein powder and then in with some stevia and some water, and that kind of like works as a little bit of a syrup on top with blueberries. We still don't have table and chairs, so I just am sitting on the ground on our balcony right now. The cool thing about intermediate fasting is that when you get to eat, you enjoy the food so much because you're so hungry. And so I'm gonna take my time with this and really enjoy it. It's time for another meal. It is 2 p.m. and I'm making a little salad. So in here I made my own dressing with some Greek yogurt and ketchup and some other seasonings. And then I'm gonna put in some cucumber, some bell pepper, some lettuce, some spinach, some avocado, and then over here we got some other veggies that I just put in the oven. And then here we got some tilapia, and then we got some chicken for brock. That is the end result, and I've already tasted it and it is good. So I really think my stomach has shrunk or something because it's harder for me to like, I feel pretty full already. I think a lot of the time it's just so important to do things that are hard because you learn to appreciate more the things that you have in your daily life, like being able to eat whenever you want. Like, how incredible is that? And then when you do have food, you just appreciate it more. I do believe that intermediate fasting could be good for anyone who's trying to lose weight because it does get hard to get in all the calories that you need in a day in that short amount of period. And also I think my stomach shrinks a little bit because it has been fasting for 16 hours. That could definitely be something someone wants to try and lose weight. That's not what I'm trying to do. So I'm trying to really get all the calories down, also because otherwise I go to bed hungry and I wake up hungry, and that, like, me being hungry is just not a good thing. I don't like being hungry. For anyone who's trying to lose weight, could be good. It's like 5:45 and I just had my dinner, but the cool thing about this diet is that you need to get calories in a short amount of time. And so I just made a little dessert with Greek yogurt and berries and some dried raspberries and stevia. So I'm gonna eat that as a dessert, and then I have to do another 16-hour fast. So after these big meals I feel food coma. That's not something I normally feel because I usually will have like smaller meals more often, but now doing it more like bigger meals, I just, after having eaten, I need to chill for a little bit, and that's not what I'm used to. I don't know if I like it or not yet, but that's just how it is. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear. That smells so incredible. You have to drive to the ocean if you don't live by an ocean and jump in. You will feel like a new person. It is 9:45 and I have 15 minutes till I can start eating. I'm making pancakes again because it was so good yesterday. Today actually hasn't been as hard. I feel like I've gotten so much unpacking done and just like had a really good morning, so I haven't thought about it, and I feel like that could either be because my body's getting used to this a little bit more, or because I just ate a whole lot of food yesterday. Either way, it's awesome. Now I'm ready to be eating these very soon, so that's great. I am just driving to Laguna. It's because I have the heavy weights there still, and it would be easy for me to say, oh, then I don't have to do a heavy leg day today, but I try not making any excuses. So I've driven for 40 minutes to get here, and now I'm ready to give it my all in this workout. I think it's so important to catch ourselves when we are trying to make excuses. I certainly make a lot of excuses all the time, but then I also have gotten better at realizing, oh, that actually is an excuse. You can always ask yourself, is this an excuse or is this actually real? Like, would I actually be able to somehow make this workout possible, or a healthy eating choice possible, or taking an action step towards some goal that you have? And I really try and practice that and catch. because it lowers your inflammation and it kind of resets your nervous system. And obviously it's like, oh, this is gonna be cold, but it really feels awesome afterwards. Also, when you do things that are uncomfortable, like working out, taking a cold shower, or whatever it is that you're practicing, then everything else in life becomes a little bit easier. And when you meet a challenge in your daily life, you don't see it as the end of the world because you've already experienced so many other like challenges in the morning. So anything that comes your way, you're able to handle, and you just see it as another challenge that you're ready to like accomplish and solve. Woohoo! These are absolutely massive, so I'm gonna have to do like a little jump in. That was awesome. I'm now gonna drive home and eat my breakfast. I'm so excited. I'm really hungry. I was like hungry before the workout, but then during the workout I didn't think about it because I was just focused on working out, but now I'm starting to feel it. I ended up having to do a couple of things at the house, and so now it is 10:29 and I'm starving. So I just went to the store, and this might sound crazy for breakfast, but I found sushi and I'm gonna be eating that on my way home. Sushi for breakfast? I don't know if it's a thing, but I feel like sushi any time of day. So I'm gonna eat this and then I'm gonna drive home and then I'm gonna make a real breakfast. Brock made me breakfast. Eggs, avocado, and toast. That looks delicious. Yummy. The winner of the best husband in the world. I just had my dinner and I must say I'm starting to like this intermittent fasting more and more. I kind of like the fact that I have this window where I can just eat pretty much as I want, and then I have a break where I just don't think about food. And I'm crazy full right now, and that's how I feel every single day at like 6 p.m. when I'm done eating. I want to show you what my stomach looks like now, because a lot of girls ask me about bloating and it is just totally normal. And since you guys saw what my stomach looked like this morning, I want to show you what it looks like now. I mean, it looks totally fine, but as you can see, it looks a lot different than what it looked like this morning. I just like obviously have a food baby in here because I'm done eating. And so to anyone who messages me or is thinking about why their stomach is bloated at night, it's totally normal. Obviously you just ate some food and now it's stored in your stomach, so it's just totally normal. It is 5:30 in the morning and I just finished my morning meditation, and I can hear that my coffee is ready now. I'm about to journal right now, and I always do that while I have like a coffee in my hand. It's day 6 today and I'm actually feeling really good, and I'm really starting to enjoy it more and more. I really enjoy that I finish eating at 6 at night. I know that my body sleeps better when I've had more time to digest before I go to bed, so I really enjoy that part. In the mornings, I would say, is when it's the most challenging, but because I have a morning routine where I meditate, journal, and then run, and then jump in the water, I feel like once I'm done with that, I only have maybe a couple of hours left till I can start eating. Tonight we're going to Brock's best friend's birthday party, so that's where it gets really challenging because that starts at 5 and I have to stop eating at 6. You like socialize and are hanging out with people, you can't eat. I mean, we'll see how that goes. Since I'm not able to give my muscles like protein every couple of hours when I'm fasting, I make sure to get BCAAs and EAAs. It actually tastes really good. This one is from Nutrition. I just put like 1/4 or 1/3 of a scoop in a water with ice, and it tastes really good, and it kind of helps me feel full a little bit as well. If you want this one, you can get 20% off by using my code Pernilla. I'm gonna get dressed and get ready for my run. It's 10 a.m. and I'm ready for some breakfast. I just did a little upper body, abs, back, and arm workout outside of my balcony. And if you want to check it out, go to my Instagram and work out with me. It's time for food, and I am making a little omelet kind of situation. Woo! Woo! I'm definitely not as hungry in the mornings anymore. Maybe I'm just becoming more okay with being hungry and knowing that it's actually good for my body to have this little fast situation, where I think before I was kind of scared of being hungry. It's kind of like anything. When we become more comfortable with the uncomfortable, then it's not as challenging anymore. It's kind of cool. Got toast in the toaster. I am about to make some lettuce wraps for Brock and I. Things that I'm realizing is that I drink a lot more water during this, because I'll do that while I'm fasting. I also really like the fact that while I'm fasting, I'm just not thinking about food. It's just like, I'm not gonna eat. I can like really focus on the things that I wanna get done and not have anything like be on my mind or cut me off in the middle of something, because I could just completely put all of my energy into that one thing. The fact that it's adjusting, I think, just makes everything a lot easier. So I'm starting to like it. So this is how they turned out. If the lettuce had looked a little better, it might have looked a little better, but I'm excited. This is gonna taste good. Are you excited?
Super excited.
I actually have some wraps like this that are very similar in my Ask Meal Plan guide. Check that out if you just wanna change your lifestyle a little bit, maybe lose a little bit of fat or get a little bit more healthy or happy. I share everything I eat and everything I do for my training and everything you need to know to reach your goals. It's now 4:40. We're gonna go to Brock's friend's birthday party, and I just ate a massive meal, so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be full for the rest of the night. I feel like the more days I do this, the better I feel. So we are ready to party fasting. Lost any weight, because that was not my intention with this. I've made sure to get the exact amount of calories that I usually get on a daily basis, so I have not lost weight, and I feel like my body composition is the exact same as it was before I started this fast. For some reason it felt like my body has shrank and I just didn't need as much food, but I've just made sure to get it anyway. So if you are wanting to lose weight, intermittent fasting might actually be worth trying out. Day 1, 2, and 3 were probably the hardest, and then since then it's been pretty awesome. I made it to day 7, and I'm actually kind of surprised with how I feel. I feel like my energy level has been the same. I also really enjoy the fact that from 5 a.m. when I wake up to 10 a.m. in the morning, I do not have to worry about food. I can really dig into my morning ritual and just be fully present in my workout. When I'm done with that, then when I come home, I'm able to do a couple of hours of work before I actually even have to think about food. The first couple of days, it was a little bit challenging because I actually felt really hungry, but I sort of shifted how I feel about hunger. Before it was like I was scared of being hungry, where now it's like, oh, this is actually good for my body, I'm doing something good. Same at night. When I finished eating at 6 p.m. I just knew there was no more eating for the rest of the night, so I could just focus on the things that I wanted to focus on. I know that if I had my regular schedule, and maybe I would be working from early in the morning and dancing late at night, I know it will be a lot more challenging. Because I've been able to see more and more positive things from intermittent fasting during this time, I've decided to continue for 21 days to really create a habit for myself and actually challenge my body to adjust to this new lifestyle. And after those 21 days, I feel like I'll have a better picture of if this lifestyle works for me or if it does not. Just excited to continue doing it and really get the full experience out of this. So if that's something you want to watch a video on, let me know and I'll give you a little update after the 21 days. Really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do that now. Please also let me know what other challenge you would want me to do. I really enjoy doing these challenges, so I want to do more of them, and I would love to hear any idea you have. Super down. Let me know, write it in the comments below. I hope you have a beautiful day, and thank you so much for watching my video. I'll see you in the next one.